Woo.
Yo!
Open your ears.
Direction for your ambition.
Yeah.
New narrative. It's the community coalition. Oh,
That's
we
me.
been.
For too long. He don't not no more slipping.
Unity.
In a community.
That's how we rise up.
Empowerment to self.
Knowledge as well.
Let's rise up.
No more fighting as individuals.
Well, we about. I told him.
This the podcast to listen
You got a
to.
vision, we got a vision.
Let's make it visible.
Say we gotta fight for our rights.
Man, listen me.
All bite.
Real talk
360.
All bite, no bark.
Yo.
Yeah. Yep. Real Talk 360.
Real Talk 360. How we always do about this time.
It's that time.
How y'all doing?
Yeah.
My name is Jamel Lyde, Jackie oldest son.
Yeah.
You're on the set of Real Talk 360, produced by 119 Media Group. And you are about to see the best podcast ever recorded.
The very best.
We still don't got a deal.
Absolutely.
We might not get a deal, but we are looking for sponsors. If you want to be sponsored on Real Talk 360,
Yeah.
or your company want to make a donation to be
Pick us
sponsored,
up.
just call me.
Say
You say
so.
it on there.
Say so.
I got to tell you that we say what we want to say.
Yeah.
That's probably why we don't got those. That's probably why we don't got those sponsors.
So it's probably best to stay independent.
Right.
So man,
Muting my mic.
and to the left of me,
Hey, it's me, man. Dory McAllister representing Timminsville all day. That ain't gonna never change though. Timminsville, stand up. We in the building.
all right, and in the front on the right,
Hey, it's your boy T, Mr. 973 to the 843. I'm always here. I try to be here all the time.
Hell yeah.
oh man, you took a shot at Corey? Don't be bothering my
Corey,
homeboy,
chime
man.
in, Corey.
Nah. I never do that to my brother.
Corey, I don't know, man.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah, Corey's not with us
That kinda
today.
suspect.
He'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
He in
We're
vacation
gonna hold
mode,
it down
man.
for you. Oh yeah, he in vacation
Yeah,
mode.
yeah.
What's going on, fellas out there? It's been, man. What's going on at the crib, man? I say, hey, I'm gonna start with Tori this time,
Yeah,
man. 'Cause I know y'all was kid free for a day or two. How that feel?
Man, it was all right, man. And it was kind of shocking for the middle, the beginning of the week that had no kids. But
No kids?
no kids for about 2 days. It was cool. It was kind of airy too, because you're so used to them running around calling your name, and the next minute you're like, it's quiet. Yeah. It's quiet out here. So other than that, it was good though. I appreciate the love of someone having our kids that we could trust, and we get some free time, me and the wife. So that's great. That's always great. Other than that, like I said, man, this school thing done started. So other than that, I'm in academic mode.
That's big time.
Yeah, academic mode. Like,
Hold on for a minute. We got a call already.
Already?
Yo, what's up, man? It's Jamel Live, Real Talk 360, and on the line we have Roger Mack. What's good?
Pig.
Yo, man. Can you hear me?
I hear you very well, sir.
Okay.
What's going on, man? What you calling me on? Got to call you all day. You ain't answer my phone 2 times, man. So what you calling me for now?
Man, I don't think you called me twice. I looked at my phone, I seen you once, and maybe had a 2 beside it, but at the same time, I returned the call. How can I help you, brother?
Yeah, it was one call with 2 things beside of it, man. I was just calling to check on you, man. That's all.
Oh, okay, no wrong with that. I see y'all live and direct 360. You got Corey in the building. Dory, of course.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh
hey,
yeah.
yo, y'all guys doing good things, big things. Listen, man, I'm coming through for some loans or something probably in the next 2-3 weeks. I mean, all y'all have y'all finances together.
We just got through asking for sponsors.
I need everybody, have that doing their best behavior, have everything together. No flaws, no nothing like that. Dory, Corey, and my man. Listen, if y'all got something y'all need to settle with the IRS, get it done.
Get it done. I love it. Get it done.
What's up?
After that,
Oh, man.
After that, listen, man. We about to have a new president, man.
Oh,
And I ain't gonna speak on the situation. I don't want y'all to talk about it right now, but
Oh, we definitely gonna jump in on
Yeah.
that because I
We'll
don't know what you mean by new. I don't know what you mean by new. New old or new?
Hey, I love you, but I got to cut you. Got another call.
shut your goddamn neck.
What the deal is, Travis Hamer?
Ooh,
Oh, you in the studio?
Yeah, you live on Real Talk 360, man. What's going on? Don't get quiet now. What's good? What's good, man? I'll hit you back.
I'm at Mr. New York City.
I'll try to be like you, man.
Man, I ain't doing that. All
right. Yeah, man, we back at it, man. Please, if you like this, share this. I ain't know people's gonna call, but they call.
Yeah.
Hey, so y'all ain't had no kids and stuff like that, man. Y'all was walking around the house romantic.
Nah, actually, you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. We kind of did what grown people do: go to sleep. That first night, like we literally jumped in the bed.
Relax. You relax.
And went to sleep. You know what I mean? Because for some reason now my kids is one by one each night they switch nights to climb in the bed with us. So that's what we actually did. We went to sleep.
So no feet in the neck or nothing.
Nah, that's crazy. That's that tells you that you're really an adult and a parent when that's your favorite pastime when your kids ain't there is to take a nap. We went to sleep.
That's right.
We went to sleep.
So Dory, my fault.
Yeah, you go.
Dory, what's going on over there at Tier 1, man?
Oh man,
what's going over there at Tier 1? What they doing over there,
not
man?
too much, man. When I left, they was outside just sitting around talking. So ain't not too much going on, man. I got some grown folk over there.
Oh, yo, do y'all have like neighborhood meets and stuff?
Yeah, they do. Hey, we had a neighborhood meeting for the guys at Holy Smokies. Holy Smokings? Oh yeah.
Okay,
Holy
downtown.
Yeah, we had
yeah,
it.
I didn't talk
Yeah,
about.
so we get together and I eat some barbecue with my neighbors. It was
That's what's up.
it was dope. It was pretty dope, man. It was pretty dope. Then they mentioned me in an email, but we ain't talk about that. But keep moving.
Straight up.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yo, man, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. The B.E.T. awards are coming on, man.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, man. You probably ain't missed nothing. I seen a little bit of it.
Okay.
Hey, yo, so Bronny got that money today.
I saw it. He got
$7
it right.
million.
I saw it.
Guaranteed
all of it.
Oh,
all of it.
I haven't caught up with that. So
Yeah, he got it all.
He got
That's
it
all
guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
4 years. 4 years.
7.9.
7.9 guaranteed.
Two flat. $2 million a year. Just count it. Round it up.
Yeah, and they mad, man.
Oh man, they mad.
How could you be mad, man?
I don't know.
Listen, I don't even know how this is even a discussion because nepotism's supposed to happen. I don't care what
Man,
career you have.
Tell the people what that word mean, man.
Nepotism is you taking care of your own any chance you can. You trying to elevate them. If I am the CEO of a company, I am going to employ my children to be either the vice president, the president, the general manager, because if I'm the CEO, that's what I'm supposed to do. Nepotism is always supposed to happen within your family. It doesn't matter what it takes.
Right.
But I guess people don't realize that most of these places that they frequently go to, like Walmart, you don't think there's no nepotism in that?
There's a lot of it.
Your favorite cow bums, you don't think there's no nepotism in that?
They know.
Yeah.
So come on, man.
Yo, we're biased on this show.
We are. but people don't have a problem with that.
Nah.
But once it's us, there's a big problem. It seemed like I could understand you saying that this young man wasn't as talented as some college players.
I can't understand.
Why they saying that he's?
I don't care if he's talented in other parts.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just saying, but that's what some of the arguments are that I have seen. I don't feed into it, but that's what some of the arguments are that they are not, that he is not as talented as some players that did not get drafted.
Shoot, Sam Bowie wasn't talented than Michael Jordan.
And he got drafted over Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
So, like I said, man, that's I don't understand why people are so upset about the son getting his own money.
But it's not about the son, man. And you got to take a deep dive in it, man. The hate for LeBron James is so prevalent. And it doesn't matter because you would think like if Larry Bird was playing and his son came through, it wouldn't be no talk. Michael Jordan and his son, no talk. You can name players if they had the opportunity, it wouldn't be no talk. But the fact that it is this guy who has shown that I move how I want to move. And me and my son had a conversation right before I drove here, man. And my son said, think about this. He said, Dad, you got to assume that LeBron has given the NBA, just him, has given the NBA, these teams that he's played for, billions of dollars. So his son can't get $8? million.
Oh, he's supposed to.
He's supposed to.
yeah.
It's supposed to happen.
Hey, yo, but check this out. Only people mad is us.
The only people mad is us. And
I know, that's what I'm
that was
talking
the
about.
next thing I said.
That's what I was saying.
That was the
like,
next thing
The
I
only
said.
people. Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead.
I was going to ask a question. So, say if this would have happened, I'm going to say how long Jordan been out of the league. Say if his son would have came and he got his son in the league.
Yeah.
Would it have been the same discussion?
No.
See,
No.
Mike don't pass the ball. LeBron passed the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
You ain't never seen
I
Mike playing
understand that.
basketball. I don't know if it did, but you ain't never seen Mike playing basketball with his sons. But you always see
seen
LeBron.
playing
You
with
know what I'm
his-
saying?
yeah.
It's a different kind of language. It's a kind of language that we as a people don't understand when it comes to us, but we surely understand when it comes to a different race.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They don't understand. We don't understand that.
That was well said too.
Yeah, they don't understand. We don't understand because we never seen it. We see them languages, right? Like you said, the CEO of the company, right? But we don't understand. I learned this 2 months ago. We always want to be the CEO, but the CEO works for the founder. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So everybody want to be a CEO, but the CEO works for the founder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, we've never seen somebody that comes in. Hardly have we ever seen somebody come on that big of a stage and bring his son, right? Yeah. And we so messed up with sports. Sports are not alive. Sports is entertaining. So you really mad because these other people didn't get a chance, or you think they was better than Bronny with the 55th pick, right?
Yeah.
Now, a pick that doesn't mean nothing, right? They might be better, right?
Supposedly.
But when you draft people off potential, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of NBA players got drafted off of potential.
That's why. Yeah.
Greg Oden, I mean, a lot of people did. Fultz, all of them, they got drafted off of potential, and they didn't pan out to what they wanted. Fultz got drafted number one. Greg Oden got drafted like number two, number two that year, and they didn't pan out to what they was. They got him off of potential, and people that probably got drafted with them are probably better than them now in the league.
And so I heard. So you say, like, you look at this. If you look at this boy right now, right? Why wouldn't you draft him?
Right. He has an upside.
Come from a great family.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When they draft to go to college, they go home and look at it, right?
Yeah.
Come from a great family. Well, his job, he has experience. He's been playing basketball his whole life. But it's just the fact that we look at it like, really, it's kind of like jealousy.
Yeah, it is.
Because either you can't do that for your kid, or you never thought of to do that for your kid.
Yeah, you can't.
But you can go to a job all day and see he comes straight out of high school and he's the vice president. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That means you great as a father. But we got to understand, man, the NBA is not ours.
Nope.
The NFL is not ours.
Nope.
So ain't nobody really care what you think.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You still going to spend your money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I heard his jersey selling like crazy.
Broke his father's record.
Yep. Listen, and like I said, I've been on this since Ghostface said, "My seed married your seed, so we keep the money in the Come on, bro. When he said that back in the day, people was not paying attention to what he was saying. He was saying, "Keep the money in the family." Why would you let it go outside the family?
Yeah.
And then your family don't be worth nothing.
Yeah.
Listen, if LeBron is arguably top two, one of the best, if not the best basketball player ever to play, how naive are we to assume that his son, who plays the sport, would not get a chance to play in the NBA? And he stayed long enough for that to happen. We disregarded the pictures that Bronny was a baby and he was playing, and now he a grown person playing basketball, and his dad's still in the NBA. That's a perk that comes with being one or two greatest to ever play. It's a perk.
Listen,
But we're crazy to think that, he don't deserve to be. He could have had 0.0 rebounds, 0 assists per game. Does not matter.
Yep.
My dad is there.
Yep.
What? We crazy, man. We crazy.
We supposed to reach your hand down. You're supposed to create legacy. That's what it's about.
You're supposed to bring your people up.
Yep. You're supposed to bring. If Kobe was alive and he would have did that, would it still be the same conversation?
No, they would applaud it. Oh, he's a Laker. He's supposed to be a Laker. His Mamba mentality. All that crap. They would have said all of that.
And I think he was grooming his daughter to be. She was going to the WNBA.
Yeah.
Off of
just
Kobe.
off him.
Yeah, that's what I said. Off of Kobe.
Oh, off of it.
Yeah, like I said, it's crazy that people really are upset, and like I said, it is part of jealousy because it's on a level where they're not used to seeing.
Yeah,
and they probably don't even see it in their own little level. Because my thing is, if you will see, that's like, for instance, if I own a restaurant, you think I'm not going to franchise and give it to one of my children?
Yeah,
and let them franchise and give it to another child, and franchise. Come on, I seen it on that level. Like I said, in my hometown, Patterson, New Jersey, I see there was a family that owned McDonald's.
You there, Corey?
This father owned McDonald's, opened another one, gave it to his daughter, opened another one, gave it to his other daughter.
Yeah.
Nepotism right there in front of your face.
It's natural.
Yeah.
Corey said nepotism is natural.
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
Corey on the line.
If you're not a parent, if you ain't want to take care of your kids.
What's up, bro?
Yeah. Good evening, fellas. Appreciate y'all having me on this evening.
Yeah.
Yo, but nepotism is natural.
Yeah.
How is it not when there's an unconditional love that you have for especially if it's your seed?
Yes.
Come on, man. And as a man, you talking about your son?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
There are nepotism as far as marriages are arranged.
Yep.
So, I mean, you talking about employment and able to, grow more leaves on the family tree of this thing of wealth they got going on.
Yep.
Stop playing.
Yep.
But what I will say, so it's to be expected, and I'm not even playing devil's advocate here.
Hello?
Oh, that was gonna be good too. Say it,
Corey.
I think we lost
Something
the caller.
happened, yeah.
Oh man, he
Call
drove
back.
through the bushes,
call back.
Yeah, but
through the trees and stuff.
you're supposed to.
It's
You're
natural.
supposed to.
Yeah.
But see, what we don't understand, we always when we look at sports and we look at other people's lives, we're looking at entertainment, and the entertainment part is what gets you and make you jealous. But on the business part, you're supposed to, if you have any kind of business, you're supposed to hire your kids at 13 and 14.
Yep.
Supposed to.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yep.
So on paper, they already got the experience. So
Yep.
when it's time for you do send them to college,
Yep.
Yep.
and when you bring them up and make them the final member, the CEO or the president of your company, they already know.
They already know.
But it's just that, man, people get offended when you start using. It's like right now, if I was telling you this in Spanish, if you ain't understand,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't understand. You don't know.
But like I said, it's so crazy. But people don't do a deeper dive. Maybe because basketball is bigger, but it's also in the actor industry.
It's everywhere.
Sanaa Lathan's father was one of the biggest producers of most black films. Lathan, if you see Lathan, what's his name? That's his daughter.
Yep.
So you think he wasn't going to try to groom his daughter if she wanted to be an actress?
Supposed
He
to.
did, and even employed her.
Supposed to.
So I'm saying, like, if you do a deeper dive, this has been going on, just like Corey said, it's natural. It's been going on for years and years. Maybe, like I said, because LeBron is this big time basketball player, they feel like, okay, Bronny James is not at his level. He's not supposed to be.
No.
He's
but
greatest.
Yeah, he's the great. But here's what it is, though. Some part of us wants Sanaa Lathan daddy to want her to get it from out of the mud. They want us. We got this thing about you're more respected if you get it out of the mud. Some people don't got to get it out of the mud, man.
They don't.
Some people don't got. Why do we keep having to get it out of the mud?
Because they feel it's not respected.
Yeah,
Man,
it's not respected because you didn't grind. You didn't grind as hard as me. So if Richard Pryor's daughter needed to get it out the mud.
That's what some of us would think that. Yeah, she need to get it out of the mud. Need to pay her dues. She need to do the small circuits. She need to do that. Man, come on, man.
Did the Wayne brothers and all them had to get out the mud?
Yeah,
they supported each other. But see, we don't understand, man. Dame Dash told Envy this a long time ago. Can you bring your son in here and give him a job?
Nope.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You sure did.
No, you can't. You can't give him no part of this.
You can't give him a job.
Yeah.
You don't control nothing.
Nope. I don't care how much you recommend him.
So we mad at the guy that controls the narrative. Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. But see, we not used to control because we're not used to together.
No.
Now, if you got control, when you get control, right? First of all, don't nobody want you to have control. Not too many people want to have control. With us, somebody got to be in control. That's our color. Now, somebody of another race came and was in control, it'd have been straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you see one of ours are in control, first thing they gonna think is like, "Yo, you better. We better." He think he better than us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you this. Bill Walton, God rest his soul, he just recently passed, was in the NBA.
Luke.
That's what I was about to say.
He was coaching the Lakers.
And what did Luke do in the league?
He was coaching the Lakers, boy. What you talking about?
To the biggest form.
Yeah.
Luke played in the league, and what did he score? What is his stats?
That joker ain't
Luke
even
was
went to the.
alright.
Yeah, but he ain't even went to the Bucks or he ain't went to the Bucks or the Cavs when they was at the bottom. He went straight to the Lakers.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then became a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you tell me nepotism ain't real?
Man, come on.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Nothing. We celebrated it though. Nobody said anything. That's the point. Nobody said anything. Oh, great hire.
Yep.
He has so much knowledge of the game. He's a great hire.
Oh my God.
Listen, JJ Redick, when he got the job with LA, we scrutinized that. Not because JJ don't know nothing, but because it was a LeBron hire. The hate for this guy is unmatched. It's unparalleled.
No, we weren't mad.
Not us.
Not
We-
us,
yeah.
JJ got the job
Yeah.
over Sam Cassell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sam Cassell been an assistant for 17 years, man.
Yes.
Yes.
But JJ Redick, and I like JJ Redick,
Yeah.
man. He took they set it up.
Yeah.
They set it up.
They set it up. They started doing podcasts in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
Got Darren Ham
Yeah.
out of there. JJ became the coach.
I can't be mad at JJ because he a LeBron man and Sam ain't.
And he hooked all, he hooked all his friends up too.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, if you really look at it, right? LeBron James did everything right
Everything.
in his whole life. That is what we know.
Everything. That
Came
we see.
straight out of high school.
Yep.
Got a job. Took his friends along with him. Stayed married to the same woman.
Yep.
Stayed married to the same woman. Brought his kids along.
Raised his kids.
Great father, as we know, great father. You know what I'm saying? Preparing his kids for life.
Yeah.
Worth $1 billion. That's just that. Worth $1 billion. Yeah. What more could you ask of a guy?
We ask more. We ask way more. We ask more. Hey, come on, man. Win a championship, man. Give me one more. He's 40 years old, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Listen, I don't know. It's just I don't.
You know who?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just
You
saying
know.
it's just crazy how we don't even, instead of being so emotional about that, try to instill that in your life.
Man, that's too much work.
It's too much work. It requires too much. It requires.
That requires a lot of sacrifice.
What's that word he used a lot all the time? This guy used all the time. It requires a lot of accountability.
Yeah.
A lot of it. And we don't want to be accountable.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
That means every day you got to get up and go for your kids.
But you supposed.
Yeah, but listen, you got to go so hard. No, that's different though. But listen, you got to go so hard for your family, right? That you actually create something. And then you got to get them to groom them along the way to come along, be a partner. Bring my kids along to be a, you know how much accountability that takes? And son, when I leave, I'm gonna leave this to you. And I ain't leaving as in death. I've done enough so I can go and sit down and watch you and guide you. So but you have it and you take it from here. That's a lot of accountability and responsibility.
But pardon my French, that's so ass backwards when you go and give all that emotion, all that dedication to a job that you have no equity in, no stock in, not even a name on the building. You don't even sign a check there, and you give all this energy and all that stuff to it. So that's not hard compared to you creating something your own. That's the same amount of hard. What hard do you want to choose?
That's harder, man.
Come on, man. So we got to add ER to that one, huh?
That's harder.
Come on, man. No, man.
Yeah.
No, not when you go to somebody's job and they dictating how many points you're going to get before you get fired, what time you can eat lunch.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing that I say about that.
What?
So get to the place. So somebody told me, hey, if you're mad about the situation of the rules and the rule books, get in the room where you actually design the rule book.
Right.
That's how. Yeah. So be in that room, and that's what you got to do. I have never. I be listen. Hey, son. Hey, get this and do this, and hey, I got your back. Yes, we all do it.
Listen,
I was at a job one time and it made me realize. And one guy got mad at something that was going on at the job, so he went to the manager, and the manager said, "Hey, We got 3 doors. A door right there, a door right there, a door right there.
Yeah.
Which one you want to leave?
Yeah.
That's what I said, man. These people get so emotional over a job that can get rid of you at any time. They care less. They can replace you because you think about it. God forbid you pass away. What are they gonna do? They're gonna probably celebrate your life and your hard work for a day and a half, and next man know it. Next man up.
They gonna celebrate.
Depending on how long you've been at the job.
I went at a job, man. And dude passed away. I was at a job and dude passed away, and the people. Oh God! My people stopped the line, right? Mm-hmm. And the big dude came out and said, "What y'all got this line off for?" My man just passed away. He just like no day. You didn't get no day. We better get these parts out.
Corey said it's not like the coach's kids getting to be the quarterback because he's the coach's kid. That happens at Little League. Never stop at Little League. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It starts at Little League. Yeah. That's just, but back then, Corey, when we was young, the quarterback wasn't our race.
You're right.
So we never had control.
Yeah, no.
We didn't have a lot of coaches that was in our race.
No.
And Glenn's a good friend of mine right here, Glenn Martin, right? He's probably about 75, right? Me and him became friends working, right? Now, I was a young black fella. He was an old white fella, right? He votes for Trump. I didn't, right? So he has his opinions, right? Well, the first one, he said LeBron James is a punk. Then he needs to shut his mouth. Then he said, I wish I could. He would be on the bench. Why?
Who be on the bench? His son?
Yeah, son.
LeBron,
probably LeBron.
LeBron will be on the bench? Oh, yeah, word. Man, you'll be out of the league so fast, it wouldn't even make sense.
Yeah, we already seen that.
Yeah.
Only person that can tell LeBron what to do is Tyloo.
Yeah.
So check this out.
And that's because of LeBron. I want to help you build your career. I'm gonna let you tell me what to do. I'm gonna go with it. Oh my God, bro.
A lot of people just don't like, and a lot of other people don't like the NBA because it's 85% African American.
Yeah.
And you can get $3 million for sitting on the bench.
And everything guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. And it's guaranteed.
Everything.
So why you think the WNBA is going to be so big?
Yep.
Because right now with Caitlin Clark, they got what they was looking for, not knowing that Angel Reese kind of, she's doing her thing too.
Yep.
But all I'm saying, man, if I'm in that position, I'm hiring my son.
You got to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you suppose. I mean, I don't even know how it doesn't feel right, man. When I was.
Hunter Biden got a job, man, and he smoked dope.
I know.
And he got a job.
Listen, like I said, never had any equity in none of these big businesses. I was a customer service manager at a supermarket. I employed my mother and my sister. You think I was gonna bring them along? Hey, y'all get this money. Mom, go to the meat department. Hey, sis, you go such here. Yeah. We may not own it, but we're gonna get this money while we can. And
supposed to.
And imagine if I was the store owner. Oh, Mom, you the store manager. Sis, you the assistant store manager. Man, that's what even at that level, it can happen if you have that type of pull. And people don't even take advantage of that. So like I said, what hard do you want?
Yeah.
If you own it, you better not hire your family.
Not the owner. Yeah. Not the owner. Yeah. Not an owner. Yeah.
Man.
I think like I said,
hey, yo, man.
Let me hush.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, I was about to say you don't hire your family. You don't hire your family because I know a nice, well-known restaurant locally here, very good food, and they got another one in another part of South Carolina, very good food, same people. But I went there and went through the drive-thru, and when I went through the drive-thru, nobody in the restaurant looked like us. They did where they was cooking the food at in the back though.
Oh, that's all the time.
Yeah, because you gotta cater to your environment. Like you can't have it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But I mean, when I
got to the window, all the food was gone. Nothing. I even ordered it. They let me order it. Yeah, we got ribs and brisket. And when I got to the window, oh, I'm sorry, sir, we sold out. Everybody sitting down and
Yeah, I know which one you talking about.
Cater to your money.
Yeah, listen, you're supposed to, but
Exactly.
I'm just saying. But you still,
I understand what you're saying though.
you possibly could put employ them in some type aspect.
Yeah.
I mean, but
If they cooking the food,
Yeah.
if your family cooking the food, pay them more. Pay them more than what you would pay them. Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Ways
man.
around it.
Hey yo, check this out, man. We ain't getting to BET yet, but have you ever heard of the word? What was that word?
Empathy
Burned out.
Empathy burnout. Yep.
Empathy burnout.
Hey Corey, that's a good one. Corey, have you ever heard of that? Empathy burnout.
Empathy burnout. Wow. That's a serious compound word right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he asked me that. He asked me that earlier, and it took me to another place. Like I was like, man, that's pretty deep.
Empathy burnout. I've never heard of empathy burnout.
What do you think it mean though?
Empathy burnout. Who said it? Was it someone who was it a black person, white person?
It was me.
It was Jamel.
And what was it in reference to?
Okay, tell the people what empathy means, so they get with sympathy. Because me and Dory, we almost got it.
I get it confused all the time.
We said sympathy is I know how you feel.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And empathy is what?
It's like compassion.
I got compassion for you.
Yeah, it's like when you put yourself in their shoes, there's a different level of knowing what somebody is going through versus putting yourself in their shoes.
Yep.
And experiencing that.
So isn't by sheer definition you're tired of you're getting tired of stepping into their shoes like over and over again?
Well, I think empathy burnout would mean like you're tired of everybody, I guess, who you might have the ability to put yourself in their situation.
You always having
like
situations.
You have so many of those and so many times that it's overwhelming and exhausting.
Yep.
That's what it comes across.
Yep.
Yeah. Especially like if you're in a position where when things go wrong, people call you.
Yep.
So now you have to sit. Have to sit and you have to understand, right?
Yep.
Oh man, yeah.
So you have to have empathy, but empathy you can burn out. It can burn you out because you this and that and stuff like that. You got to figure out what's going on over here. Everybody bringing their problems to you, right?
Yeah.
So
Corey, you got your radio on?
What do you mean radio?
You know, like when they call it, it'd be like, caller, can you turn your radio down?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. What you gonna say, Seth?
I was gonna say this. They said that the difference between empathy and sympathy is basically empathy. You feel pity and sorrow for them because you semi experience what they had going on with them.
Yeah.
That's why that makes it a little bit more deeper for you when you have empathy for somebody. Like, oh man, I remember I went through that, or that you went through that, and you kind of can feel what they went through. So sympathy is just basically just saying that. It also involves like the feeling of pity and sorrow of someone else's misfortune. So you just kind of feel sorry for them, but you might not know what they're going through.
Yeah,
that's sympathy.
That's sympathy.
Okay.
Yeah, and empathy is knowing that you said the difference between empathy and sympathy is that empathy involves understanding and sharing the same type of feelings of what they're going through.
So an empathetic burnout then is saying that. So if I'm God, that's why you got to be so mindful of your group, your
verbiage.
So an empathetic burnout is simply like, so I'm progressed past this thing, and I understand what you've gone through. I've been there, but every time I have to have empathy, it brings me back to a place that I worked so hard to escape. So it's almost like re-traumatizing, and that can cause burnout because I'm working so hard to get away from that.
Yep.
That's why you got to be mindful of your circle, man. Because if you got people in your circle that you always uplifting, then and they're not learning. What are they learning?
Mm-hmm.
They're burning you.
They're burning you out. What are they learning, man?
Yeah, they burn you out. Really are.
Yeah,
really are. That's where the exhaustion comes in.
Yep.
One thing to be tired, you know what I'm saying, and fatigued, But when you're exhausted,
Yes.
that means you on the verge of
break.
collapsing.
You showing
that's burnout.
Yeah. You showing so much empathy for this person that the person that comes along that needs sympathy,
You have nothing.
Now you so burned out that the two are running together.
And you have nothing.
And you have nothing. That's like you have nothing left. And the example that I heard about it was my man was like, "You stupid if you give somebody your last." You know, we always like, "Yo, I'll give you my last." So when I give you my last, what do I have left?
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna keep giving your last, you're dumb.
Agreed.
Yeah, you can't give everybody your last dollar. Now, so when somebody else needs you, or let's say say your family, and you didn't give your last to this person. And that could go with money, or that can go with emotions.
So energy.
Man. The reason why I was saying this, right? I had some place that I had great situation, didn't want to leave it, but empathy. I was burned out. Empathy. What I say, empathetic, burned out.
Empathetic.
I was burned out, empathetic, because every day I had to go, and I seen somebody that came from where I came, and I kind of understand where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? But so I was feeling that and trying to help a little bit. But when you're trying to help and you try to help, not just one person, I'm talking like 3 or 4 people. But if they want your sympathy instead of your empathy. Am I saying that right? So
I want you to feel sorry for them.
And like every day for like fucking a year, it was like that. And when I got out of that situation, man, it was like a million pounds just raised up. Not because I didn't want to help nobody no more, but you making it so I don't even want to come where and I own this. You know what I mean?
So you know what I think it is? I think that most people get to that sorry state and don't know how to get out of it. It's almost like a kind of a state of depression, because you feel like, you know what I mean? Like they want somebody to always feel sorry for them, but they don't know how to get out of themselves to help themselves. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So every time they meet with somebody that know that got energy or came from where they came from. Hey man, you know, I've been doing something. That's all that conversation is about. So they want somebody to say, have that sympathy for them. Like, man, you know, I know it's tough, man. You know, I was here and this what happened, man. You know, whatever. And they stay there. They don't know how to continue and push forward or try to get to your level or even ask for help. They don't know how to ask for help. They don't know how to ask and say, hey, you know what?
Become reliant upon you too.
Go ahead. You on Miss Donnell. You on. Hold on.
Hey man, I was well, good evening to you.
What's up?
Have you got rid of that printer?
No, man. I still got it, but you live on 3 Real Talk 360, man. I thought you was listening to something.
What's up? That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Call me in the morning. I still got it.
Okay, I'll call you tomorrow.
All right.
That's that's cool. You got a printer, man?
Yeah, well, go ahead and finish.
Also, no, that's what I'm saying. So, like, when you start going to them, and that's all they want to talk about. It's like, man, you know, man, I'm still staying here with moms and stuff, and you know what else they want. You know what I mean? That's their form of trying to release it, but not actually doing the work to get the help or want to help. They just want you to feel sorry for them. Like, oh man, for real, you still doing it?
Because check this out. Check this out, man. This is a good conversation, man. Because sympathy allows you to stay there. Empathy comes with a plan, because if I understand what you're going through, I can tell you, I can help you with a plan to get out of that. A lot of people don't want the plan. Nope. They want the sympathy. So I can stay here and we can have this conversation multiple times. You get burned out because advice and a plan to move forward, it requires some action on your part. Like, I gotta see it. I gotta see what I gave you put into action. A lot of people don't want to do. That's work. We just talked about that. That's work. So I'd rather have your sympathy and make me feel better today, and then I'll see you again on Wednesday, and we can talk about this again. I ain't going nowhere.
And
exactly.
Yo, and the thing, and it kills you. Less sons. He said that's real talk. That's real talk. Cats be depressed for real. Hey, but the thing is, like, and then they I'm just saying, man. I've been down more than I've been. Well, kind of half and half, but straight up. But I've been down where I've been down to. I've hit rock bottom, you know, before in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just refuse to sit on rock bottom because it's hard, man.
Yeah, well, it is.
It's easier to stand up.
Yeah, it is.
But when you do, or you do excel. When I say excel don't got to be money.
Nope.
Excel don't got to be material things.
Yeah.
I'm talking about excel in thought. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
They hit you with, I don't got it like you yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yep.
Like you go pick up, you like, okay, he don't have a
They
car.
just see the end result.
Yeah, he don't have a car. She don't have a car, but you had the money to get a car.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now you might have the money to get you a $500 car. You might not have the money to get a big time car like one of your partners do.
Yep.
But yo, come get me, man, because you got the best. You got the bigger car. Oh man, I ain't rolling like you yet.
Yeah.
But that's what's that?
That's the power of the tongue. You keep leaving yourself in that same predicament.
You'll never fix it. You'll never fix it.
Because if that's your response to everything, if it's always something, somebody better than you, or somebody was, oh no, I ain't rolling like you, or I ain't at where you at. Speak life to your situation. Put a plan together for you and your finances. Stop trying to compete. Just like the post I posted the other day, I said, activate the God within you.
With yourself.
Ooh, boy, why you diss them like that? Them boys ain't gonna like you.
What? I said, activate the God that's within you. You're supposed to. If you want to get somewhere, that's what you got to do. You gotta wake up. Listen, because there's plenty of times I woke up and I say, I walk where I'm at now. I look around and I say, man, I remember I didn't even have this. I remember I ain't had, you know what I mean? I remember I couldn't even do this. I remember I couldn't even go to the store and get this. I remember I could. Now look, I'm like, I'm still just happy for that because I know that more is coming.
Yeah. We've had several podcasts.
Hey, yo. Can I get this? Yo, man, I know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get that. Like this weekend, I went to New York, right? Mm-hmm. So I went to New York for the weekend, right? And I was thinking about some times when I went out of town, I only had enough to go out of town, right? Mm-hmm. So now, I go out of town. My girl like, yo, you gonna bring us something back, right? Mm-hmm. I remember times I had just enough to go out of town, just enough to eat or go out when I eat. Yeah. And on the way back, I had to, my phone was down to my last two. Yeah. So I said, man, I could bring some presents back. Yeah. I know. Like I said,
I go shopping.
But I want to, and shopping and spend money while there. And I bought the people with me something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, but check this out. You said activate the God in you, right? Man, you know how big that is? Yeah. Now, when you say God, God is responsible for who? Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So whatever you can't take, what they say, God place your burdens on who? On God. Yep. So when you telling people to activate the God in them, you asking them to be something that could never conceive. Did I say that word right?
Yeah.
Never conceive.
Yeah. Man. They don't understand that.
They don't understand.
And you know how much I know God be tired because he got to take on everybody problems.
That's heavy, dog.
Even with that little.
That's heavy.
So man,
I could go. I could
keep going. No, take it.
No, man. No. When you really study that thing, man, you really study that thing. People be asking God for stuff, man, to do stuff, and he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it because if you study, he made you prince of he made us prince of this right here. He rules that. He rules that. We rule this, so he's not going to do stuff that you got the capability to do on your own. He does not intervene. If he intervenes on the stuff that you can control here, all the word that he talked about in that book is a lie. He's not going to do that. That's why you're asking for stuff. You asking out of order. He said, these things that I've done, you shall do even greater. Yep. We asking for God. You asking for things.
Yep. And they don't understand, man. They don't understand. It takes a lot, man, for you to understand. It's part of growth in your life. You have to understand in what's the name. Like I said, for me to make a decision to pivot, to go a different way, I know it's gonna be hard to do because I have so much other things go on in my life. So but I have to carve out time. And I take the criticism, the help from my wife. My wife tells me, she said, listen, you taking on a big challenge. You going back to school, you know you got a family, you know you got a wife, you know you got a job, you know you're part of the Masons, you part of the podcast, you got a business you run.
I love that. I love that.
Listen, so she told me, she said, listen, you got to put all these things in order and you have to something might have to fall by the wayside. And I said, I didn't even agree with her. Said that something going to fall by the wayside. But the whole point was that made me excited because now I have to prove, hey, I got to put all this stuff into my life and make sure that it works out the way it's supposed to work out.
Yep. And yo, you know what? You doing it in front of your wife, so you accountable every goddamn thing.
Yep.
And everybody sees what you're doing. You're showing everybody.
Yeah, and it goes back to something I heard because I've been on one all week. What kind of credit do you have with your wife?
What?
What kind of credit do you have with your wife?
That's good.
Are you a 500? Are you a 600?
That's
Are you a
good.
700?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good because hey, listen, depending on where your credit is, you ain't got you can't get it.
Yep.
You ain't gonna be able to get it.
So you had to have some good.
You got some good credit.
Yeah, to do that.
You got some good
know what
credit.
I'm saying? Because you can't do that with a 500.
No.
Listen. And she told me, she broke it down. She was like, she actually broke it down. She said, you got to list what's the importance for each thing.
Priority.
Put what's name.
Yeah.
And she broke it down for me. And I sat there and I listened and I understood. Even if I didn't say it to her right there, I understood when I was alone by myself and and recall everything she said to me. And I was just like, okay, this is what I got to do. I can put it in priority because that's one of the reasons that I fell in love with her because she prioritizes everything.
You simply said, "Hey, she right." When you got by yourself, you said, "She right."
Yeah.
And
did you tell her she was right?
No, I didn't. But
That's wrong. That's wrong. So all you other spouses, when the other spouse is right, go back and tell the people that they was right.
Listen,
because when you tell them you're right, they just give you more energy. You know what I'm saying?
And when you go in there and tell her she right, it increase your credit score.
That's how you judge anything.
Yeah, you right. You right about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Janelle, can you all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Glenn. Go ahead.
I just want to tell you, man, about your Christian wife.
Yeah.
That was one thing I didn't learn early on. I didn't listen to her. I made all my decisions, and I made a bunch of stupid mistakes over the years. It's when I sat down and really started listening to her and let her be involved in that plan, like the Bible says. That's why God give her to you.
That's right.
And it makes your life a lot easier.
Yeah.
And like Jamel says, it gives you credit with her, you know. Get along better. And it's just so many things are easier.
Yep.
And I agree with you on a lot of stuff that you're talking about. And I don't really know your name. I hadn't met you, the guy with the hat with the P on.
Dory.
It's Dory.
No, yeah, Dory. Yeah. And I've watched my man Jamel there. He's come a long way in a bunch of his endeavors, and I know he's been down a lot of times, but that's a fighter right there. That's a fighter.
Yep.
You can't keep a good man down, and you guys were talking about empathy and all that stuff and sympathy. I tell you what, when you get up in a command level, whether it's a boss, an owner, oh Lord, you got a whole different set of problems. I was talking to. We had a meeting one time with Bilo. I was store manager with Bilo for 15 years, and they sent us a little book. And one of the things, each one was on different chapters on different things, and one of them says that if you can trick somebody into being part of controlling your feelings, then you're a smart person. You've done something there. And that's what a lot of employees try to do. They try to trick you into being part of their feelings. And if you let that happen, oh Lord, you done lost it.
Oh, he good. He good. That's good. That's good. That's good, Mr. Glenn. That's good. That's good.
That's deep, yo.
Oh yeah.
You lost the battle.
You lost it.
You got to help them. I think you got to be a coach. You got to be sympathetic to them. You know.
Yep.
You got to do all those things.
Yep.
But at the end, they're their responsibility. They're their own responsibility.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You can help them. You can guide them because you've been there. You fought. You scratched. You got out of the trenches. I'll show you, but I can't do it for you.
That's right.
Yeah. Right.
That's it.
Hey, yo, I need to say one thing.
Hey, guys, this has been a great show tonight. I've really enjoyed it.
Now you stop.
And
be quiet, Glenn. Glenn,
man,
y'all heard all these good things.
Yeah.
You heard all these good things this dude said about me, right?
Yeah.
When I first met him, he called me a drunk.
Who? A drunk?
Yeah, he called me a drunk. I ain't even drink.
I'm an old white man. He had a little bar one time, and he said, I wish you'd come out and see me. I bet tonight. I said, well, I'm coming to see you. Well, I was getting ready to leave. I thought I went in. This old man on the door called Pops.
Yeah.
And Pops said, come on in. So I set up the bar there. I told this pretty girl behind the bar, I said, I'm Jamel's friend. Oh, don't worry, I got you. So I was drinking
Grey Goose. Grey Goose.
Grey Goose. And it's telling us more people coming in. We get in a conversation. And I'm still the only white man up in there, We having a big old good time. I'm knowing everybody. Jamel tell you I know everybody. And before we've been around, you don't get around me unless I talk to you. And this old sucker shows up about 10:30, and I'm sitting up there. He said, oh, my gosh, Papa, who's that back there? He said, that's one of your buddies. And there, so we let him in. We didn't know what to do. He was white. So
That's good.
Hey, tell him why you called me a drunk the first time you met me.
Man, he come to work, everyone looked like a drunk. His eyes were bloodshot. I said, man, you got to quit that drinking before you come to work. Man said, I don't drink. I don't drink. Come to find out he's burning the candle at every end.
Burning the candle. That's all right.
Yes. But anyway, we had a great time. I miss Jamel. Jamel comes and sees me. I got a little booth out at the farmer's market now, and can't do much of anymore. But I wear oxygen now, and my legs are getting bad, and the young man still checks on me. And he immediately called me my wife. Sir,
What you selling out there at the farmer's market?
yeah, I'm at the farmer's market. I sell cement for the yard.
Okay.
Oh, cement.
Statues.
Yeah, bird baths and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know.
But he's been an inspiration to me too. I branched out on my end 7 years ago, and our boss on the front desk quit, don't you?
Yeah, I talked to him.
Yeah. Said he was tired of everything. So, but anyway, retired. But man, I watch part of y'all's show from time to time, but I'm gonna start joining in all the time now. What nights are y'all on?
Wednesday between 7 and 8.
Okay.
We'll probably be on like 7:30. All right, Glenn.
Well, look, I'm gonna get off. Let somebody else. You fellas keep your head up, keep fighting, and follow the Lord. Listen to your wife, and things should fall in place. But if they don't fall in place, the plan wasn't too good. Start over and talk to the wife again and say, baby, that wasn't too good. Let's look at it again and just go again. Don't let it get you down.
That's right.
Stay upbeat, okay?
Yeah.
That's my words for the night.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Cool. Peace, brother.
All right. Yo, so that's showing sympathy, ain't it?
Yeah, you need a Glenn, man. That's a good guy, man.
Yeah.
You need a Glenn.
You know what he gave me?
What he gave you?
A box full of books.
A box full of books? That's all right.
A box full of books.
That's all right.
Yo.
Corey still online?
Yeah, of course there.
Okay.
Burning my phone up. Hey, yo. Where did we let out even go?
Huh?
Oh.
No.
But all I'm
Well,
saying.
read a couple of what other comments we got up there.
Yeah, Lesson said, gotta keep going. The hood give you a week max to be depressed. After that, it's time for some action. You had to survive.
3 days.
I remember that.
3 days.
Man, 3 days.
3 days.
Sometimes you got to make that measured decision in the next 10 minutes.
You got it. Yeah. So I hear everybody, right, Corey? And jump in if you want to, but I hear everybody. And when I went to grad school, we was talking about depression. And we use depression really, really loosely. I was depressed, and I can. But depression, as it was described to us, it's like you're drowning, right? You're drowning. You're literally drowning, and you can see the top to get out, but you can never make it there. So when we use that, like I'm depressed Friday, but I'm gonna go to work Saturday morning. Yeah, you had a bad Friday. So I don't use those things loosely like that. Depression is real. Like if somebody's in depression, nothing else matters. Nothing, zero, nothing. Family, children, because I can't, spouse, bills, nothing, health. So if you're depressed, you're depressed. If you feel bad, you feel bad. Those don't mix those things up, and we have a tendency to mix those things a lot.
Talking about if you feel bad and you're depressed.
Yeah.
But the thing is some people, you had a bad Friday, right?
Yeah.
Now you chose for that Friday to go
You
bad.
did.
Yeah, because you taking that Friday, you taking that one part in that day and making it the whole day.
The whole day.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole day.
Just what Glenn said. If someone can manipulate you to get into their feelings, I mean, basically that's what it is.
Yeah.
So as you let something, it might not be a person, you might let a situation, just like you said, or something manipulate your feelings. So now you drug it on for something supposed to take 5 minutes. Become the whole day, day. Yeah.
And people do it. People do it.
Yeah.
You should have one bad moment. Not even a bad moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One tough moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then after that, don't let that ruin your whole day.
Yeah, because you can't live there. You can't live in that moment. We got to get up and move forward. We don't have time. Time is money. You always talk about time is money, time is health, wealth, everything. You don't have time to sit and wallow.
My saying to myself is always, is this going to affect anything in my life tomorrow, next year, or anytime like this? There's 5 minutes of whatever it is, good or bad. Is it going to affect it? What's name? If it's bad, is it going to affect it? Is it going to even matter for me in the next 5 minutes?
Being the age that I am right now, I let people win. I'm in the season in my life of where you win. You win. You ain't getting my energy. You win. You can have it. Linda, I'm gonna move forward. I'm in a moving forward season.
Yeah. Hey,
you win.
Yeah, you got it.
Take it. You got it.
Hey, sometimes
you got it.
Yeah.
Sometimes in life you have to hit that block button in real life.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? Like someone trying to suck your energy.
Yep.
Block.
You got
and just
it.
that's it. And just go ahead and keep
Don't
it
have
moving.
time.
I think you should cut them forever.
Yeah. In some aspects, you should. Depends on what, I mean, I guess it depends who the person is. I mean, yeah.
You I don't know if you cut forever because I was going through stuff and people, I was getting advice from everywhere. And what I really settled on is, I don't know if you necessarily cut them forever, but you do limit access to your life.
Yes.
You do heavily limit access.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If you, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I have sympathy and empathy.
Yeah.
But if you cut access, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so down the line you didn't cut access, so they might have had an hour of your time.
Yeah.
Now they got 30 minutes of your time.
Yeah.
So that 30 minutes, after you didn't cut access, that 30 minutes going to turn, because you can still got the same feeling.
Yeah.
That 30 minutes going to turn to 15, and that 15 go, because you ain't going to have time for that shit.
Correct. Correct. So
So I
eventually
guess
you cut them. You cutting them anyway.
It's just bold. It's just bold if you cut them right out. But the one thing I've learned, that the successful people cut the problem at its root.
Yeah, they do. They do.
You don't give it time to grow.
Yeah, they do.
So right then, if you cut the problem, are you wrong?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, because you're supposed to protect your peace. You're, like you
Well
said,
said.
you only have one chance at this life.
Yep.
You don't have a second chance. You can't press a button and press X and you're gonna give you a new life. No, you got one chance in life. So if you don't control it at the time that you're in now, doesn't matter what age you have. If you don't control it now and say, hey, I'm not giving you access to this. You're not getting access denied. Whatever you want to put it. Yeah. You don't do that now.
Yeah.
You'll never do it.
You'll never do it.
And like I said, and then when it's time to put your energy into something and you don't have it, you go sit back and wonder, why I ain't got this energy? Why I feel this way? That's the reason why.
Gave it away.
Yeah,
you done gave it away.
Listen, it's a lot, man.
That's Danny McLeod. Man, I know that name somewhere. Grief is a form of depression and hard to get out.
That's my big brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
I share my thoughts with people going through grief and empathy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Danny. That's true.
And that's all you can do, though. You can give as much advice as you think you could give, and you share your thoughts. That's all you could do. And then most of the time, most people just want to hear their self.
Yeah.
If you just listen, sometimes you don't even have to respond, because I've dealt with people that talk to me and tell me certain things. I don't even respond, just listen. I'll be like, man, it'll get better.
What?
I mean, because my thing is, just like Mr. Glenn said, you can only try to assist. You can't do it for them.
Right.
You can't do it for them. So it's like, yo, you got to what's name. Now, if they come to me and actually say, hey, can you give me some advice?
Yeah.
Then I could give the best advice I think was possible for you to work out whatever their situation is. That's all I can do, because I don't have PhD behind my name.
Yeah.
And not necessarily mean that the person with the PhD behind it ain't going to give you the best advice either. But just saying, like, I may not be groomed for what you about to spill on me.
I get that. I get that.
I consciously and regularly ask people how they. I don't. When somebody tells you how they feel, I don't go. You know how some people can just start telling you about how it was when they went through something, or how they felt when they did that.
Yep.
I make a conscious effort not to do that. Like you were just saying, Tori. I listen. Mm-hmm. I don't give you my experience, because a lot of times, and the majority of the time, when someone is going through something that they're sharing, before you get exhausted, like we were talking about, it's because that's what they're going through. They just want to vent or get that off of you. Ain't nobody asking you about how you dealt with it when you was going through it. Yep. I don't care about none of that right now. It is not to be dismissive of your experiences, but I just need you to be a sounding board at this point in time. Yep. And so what I'll do is I'll ask if they want some input on my experiences with that, versus just going into, because it can turn, I've had that feeling before where I've been sharing something and then somebody going to, man, I remember when I was going through. I'm like, man, ain't nobody talking about you right now.
Right. Hey, Corey, let me ask you a question. What about after you told the person, right, that what you was telling them, right, at the end, are they supposed to be like, yo, I feel you, or are they supposed to tell you, without you asking, are they supposed to tell you experience that they went through?
If the conversation is concluding and we're at that point, I don't mind them sharing.
Okay, so but you can't just. I wouldn't mind. But you can't just cut it. Yeah, but you can't just cut it off. Hey, you know what?
I'm telling you about something. I'm telling you what's going on right now. Like this happened today. I'm telling you right now. And here you go talking about 5 years ago, man. Listen, dog.
Hey, yo, I am.
Hey, yo,
you just watered down my moment.
Hey, yo, I am guilty of that.
Oh man!
But since now I know I'm gonna work on, I'm gonna wait till the end. Because I'll cut it off. Like, Joe, this is what we need to do now.
He felt like he be Kanye in him.
But he do. But what he can do, what you should do in that moment, or not even in that moment, you can come back to that conversation later, like the next day or a couple of days. Hey man, I want to go back to that conversation that we talked about the other day. And that's how you do it though.
So you let him have the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just let them have it. Let them have it right there.
Yep.
Hey,
Let them have it right there.
I want to go back to something Danny said. Danny, if you're still on, I want to go right back. But he was talking about grief, and he was talking about grief being a form of depression and hard to get out. I share my thoughts with people. With people going through their grief. And
he put empathy as a question mark.
Empathy as a question mark. So what I know so Danny lost his son DJ, which is Cat Black best friend. Black best friend.
We was all. That's why I said I know that, because we always be together.
Always together. He said that's what he said. That thing. He said you know his name. So what I've seen him do, and that was very, very traumatic for everybody involved. Everybody, the entire family. But what I've seen him do to get through grief, because that will always stick with him forever. Yeah. But what he does is he talks about it. He talks people about his experience and the love he has for his son and the relationship that they had, which was dynamic. And that helps him to this day get through that. So that's so he don't, because, and Danny, I don't want to speak for you. You know, I know he's big bro, but I know that took him to a place of, I don't even want to be here anymore. But so that's what I'm talking about when people say, I'm depressed and you just had a bad moment or a bad, but some people have depression that they actually fight through, and then when they work through it, it's forever. It's I'm gonna work. This gonna stay here forever. So I gotta find a way to get through that.
So it's like it's like waking up with an addiction that you work on every day.
Yeah. Yes.
Like taking it day by day.
Yeah, because DJ is always there. Yeah. You got to work through it every single day. Every single day.
And and I can see that could make it kind of impossible, is because with social media today, on that day, people are always going to post, or a memory is always going to come up.
Always come up.
Yeah,
they always come up. And guess what? It takes you back to that place.
Yeah.
So look at what they're fighting. He's fighting it every single time.
So check this out, right? I'm asking a question, right? After, let's say, a year or two, when do we start celebrating that person's life instead of grieving that person's life?
It's
up to the person.
Yeah, because reason why I'm asking, right? And I always say this because, like, in the South we grieve a lot. On the Southeast, like, we grieve a lot.
Yeah, correct.
But there's one place in Louisiana they celebrate.
Correct. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just asking if when do, at a certain time, don't you got to just remember all the great times when that person was here?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just asking this. Yeah.
You would think that
or you think, or you might think, or you might think that it may be easier, but you don't know.
It's easier said than done.
But
exactly. That's what I was gonna say, because
it's easier said than done.
That's what I mean by that. Somebody, Father's Day, Mother's Day, things like that. Some people ain't got there.
Yeah.
Some people lost theirs 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15, 20, whatever. But that person is that person.
Yep.
You know,
because grief has no deadline, no timeline. Grief has no timeline.
But you don't want it to be forever.
You don't. You don't.
And the reason why I said this, right? Because like when my grandfather died. Like when my grandfather died, I don't know if I cried or not on both of them, right? But I was sad. Especially, I think I cried on my grandmother. I didn't cry on my grandfather, right? One reason why I think I didn't really cry or hold a bunch of grief, because, and I'm gonna say this, people might not agree with me, because we're selfish, because we're not going to see that person again, right? I think that's a selfish thought, but I understand the thought. But if they're like my grandmother and my grandfather, in my eyes, they did their work on earth. So now they're going to heaven, right? So like my grandfather, I don't grieve. I don't think I grieve, but I always remember the good times. And every day of my life, something he said
resonates,
comes to me, and I just smile. You know what I'm saying? Or when I think about right now, like I used to have a cold heart, right? But my grandmother always taught me love. So I learned how to love first. But then my society, where I was running society, my people I was around gave me a cold heart, right? So what the man said, I had ice box for a while.
Correct.
But now when I think of love or things like that, I smile and I think of my grandmother, because all she gave to me was love. You know what I'm saying?
Fellas.
Hold on, Mr. Cloud, I got you on there. Even when them people said I did some stuff, when I said it, in her eyes, not my grandbaby. Right. Yeah, man. What's up, Mr. McCloud? I ain't seen you in a while.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
I know
Y'all
I
doing
said
a great job, man.
5-0.
What's up, my boy?
What's up, 5-0?
Ain't nothing, man. But hey, I just called in to say this. Grief is a stage of where he was talking just now about you don't want it to be forever. But along with the love, the grief is going to always be there. Unfortunately, it will. But with prayer and everything else, you find a path to get through it. And my deal is where Dory kind of know how me and my son was. Well, Jamel, I kind of know you by name, but I don't know you personally.
Yeah, I know you.
But I know you from the South. And I know all the fellas, Cat Black and all them boys, I know them. So I know your name, but I don't know you personally.
But I've been to your house.
I just wanted to call in right quick and say, that's why I posted text what I did, because I share my stuff with people. I've had friends where lost a child. And until you've lost a child, that's a different kind of thing.
Amen.
Amen.
It's a different kind of thing. I've lost my mama, my daddy, sisters, and brothers, and none of that touched when I lost my boy.
Yeah.
Come on now. That's it. And that's what I was going to tell you, Mel, because the examples you were using, and again, this is your walk, your grandfather and grandmother. But if something happened to little mama.
Yeah. I got you.
And then you want to, and then have somebody, and then let somebody come to tell you, 5 years from now, hey man, enough of that grieving.
Yeah,
time to celebrate.
It don't work. But I carry myself. Dory knows me. I carry myself in a way where I'm honoring my boy every day I wake up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
And you want to know something, man, about your boy, DJ. And you know me. I was with Cat and them. You know, DJ used to work with us at the club when we had it in Chesterfield.
Oh, right? Yeah.
But I've known them. I've known DJ since I've known Cat.
Yeah.
So that goes, it went back around. But every time I see like that picture of him and Cat on the Cat stage when they was playing football, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or every time I see the picture, there was a thought. Me and your son, right? We was putting a pool inside of a club, right? And we didn't. And
I know about that too.
Yeah, and we didn't have nothing to blow it up, right? And he said, "Mel, I could blow this up by myself." I said, "You can't do that." I said, "Well, I bet you can't do that." Man, he blew the whole club, the pool up, man. Inside, and this ain't no little. This ain't no little pool. But every time I see a memory of DJ, it always made me smile. Because if you know DJ, he was your friend, but he was always your protector too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And y'all, Dory kind of knows.
God, I know.
Oh, he was my. Oh boy, he was my shadow.
Yeah.
I remember. And if any of y'all on this podcast are aware, if I'm around the corner and he hear a loud noise around there, he's gonna stick his head around there and make sure daddy's all right.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But he was always.
And if daddy and if daddy ain't all right, you got a problem.
You got a problem. A big problem.
And Mel, I don't know the other fella on the podcast there, but he wasn't no little dude.
No.
You had a big problem.
His name was Beast for a reason.
Hey, I remember he was security, right? And somebody did something, man. I said, TJ, no. I said, just secure him, don't beat him up. No.
But I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna go. How I raised him. He was a respectable dude. None of us make all the right decisions in life, so that's
nobody.
That's understood. But if he was with you, he was with you.
Yes,
all the way.
Yep.
Jamel, you know that. Dory, you know that. And like I said, the other young man might have known him a little bit too. But if he was with you, he was with you.
He was good.
And if he didn't fool with you, don't approach him.
Yep.
So there was no need.
Nope.
You're right about that.
There was no need.
That's right.
Especially if daddy didn't fool with you. Yeah, no. But like I said, man, y'all doing a great job. And I just wanted to call in right quick.
I appreciate it.
Hey, 5-0.
I share what. Yeah.
Hey, you did a great job, man. Hey, you know I love you, bro. You did a great job.
Hey, bro. That's why you respect me now as you do.
Hey, yeah. Always. Always. Forever.
I may be an old dude, but and you know for a fact, anytime you need me, all you got to do is holler.
I've seen it done. Love you, man.
All right, man. Y'all have a good night and continue to do what y'all do.
Yep.
All right. Tune in on Wednesdays, 7 o'clock, 7:30. 7:30 if they late. All right.
I got you from now on.
All right, man.
Feel free to call in, man.
Right, y'all have a good night.
All right.
You too. Thank you.
Hey, yo.
7:30 if they late.
7:30 if they late. Hey, yo. As again, right? You know, with this podcast, man, you know, I kind of want to have a structured podcast, but and I put these things on the title that we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's the podcast spirit or not. But it never takes us down that lane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we never know.
But you know what?
I love it, though.
Go ahead.
Never say, you know what that comes with? That comes with just that we have so many stills at this table. So we sharpen it. It's like we can feed off of anything. And it takes us down a rabbit hole that we might not even supposed to be going down, but that's what happens. And like I said, it's still ends out to be real talk. It still rounds to be positive. You know, so that's what it's about. So I mean, it's tough sometimes, man, to stick to the topic, but we'll come back around to it. Hey, we might come to that topic next week.
One day we're gonna be structured. But today we real talk, dog. We real talk.
Hey, my mama said, hey,
Miss Jackie.
Hey, listen.
Hey, Glenn, my mama wasn't talking to you.
Hey, but you gotta realize something. What do the pastor be saying? What's name? I'm gonna let the Lord use me, right? So that's what happened to our podcast.
We have a topic. He was like, well, I ain't gonna preach on that today. I had something I was gonna talk about, but I'm gonna talk about something else.
So you know what I mean? Hey, that's what happens to us on the podcast sometimes.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah.
Hey, you a bad dude, bro. You bad in the studio and at the house, bro. You just a bad dude. Huh?
Yeah, man.
Put on, man. My bad, man. I apologize, but you know, I got to get in for my therapy.
Hey, you good? You good, Doc? You good?
What up, Cat Black?
What
Cat
up,
Black?
Yo, but you know what? I love doing this. I love doing this podcast.
Hey, we good, man.
Yeah. Hopefully one day we get. You know, if you want to make a donation, just call me. So we can continue to do things. And that's what they say.
Time. You know
but you know what?
Ain't no other podcast that you get on.
No, man. You can't call them people. You can call in here and say what you want to say.
And we from where you from.
And we here. We right here.
And yo, the thing is,
what's up, cuz?
We ain't gonna screen you. We ain't gonna screen you because it's real talk.
Call and say it.
But like I said, like I do about this time.
My
name is Jamel Lyde. I'm Jackie's oldest son. This is 119 Media Group.
Yeah.
Like I told you, there's a lot of podcasters. They not like us.
They not like us. They not like us.
Y'all have a great night.
They not like us.